My name is Amber. I'm a Beautycounter consultant and also a licensed cosmetologist. And
hi, I'm Britt.
so we're going to do a full face tutorial for you guys today, and we're going to focus a little bit more on spring summer look, so then that way you guys can get some ideas as to what products may work for you, some of the colors that we love to use during this time of year. So first of all, Britt, you cleansed, moisturized, everything like that today?
Yep, I have no makeup on. I just washed and applied some serum, some moisturizer, and some face oil and some eye cream.
Okay, so first off, we are going to start off with the foundation and a couple of different things. So in the spring and summer, it's like 60 degrees out right now, which is awesome. So Dew Skin, this has SPF of 20 in it. So you can either wear this alone or you can wear this as a base before you put on your foundation. Just keep in mind the Dew Skin is going to be a little lighter. It's very much like a tinted moisturizer. Okay, so in the summer, it's perfect for just wearing alone, especially if you're just going out to the pool. Don't really care about having a lot of coverage. But if you do want more coverage in this foundation, the Tint Skin, it's very hydrating as well, but it does not have any SPF in it. So that's why you might want to do both in the spring, summer. And then the foundation is more of a medium coverage. And then also we wanted to talk about, because I feel like I wear one lighter in the winter because we're pale girls. we don't have a lot of color in the winter, so and so I usually am wearing the porcelain. Do you wear the porcelain?
I wear the
in the winter?
porcelain in the winter. Yeah.
Yep. So the porcelain in the winter, and then the linen in the summer. But then there's like that time where you gotten a little bit of color and you want you're kind of in between. Just mix them. Mix the two, and then that way you'll get more last out of them as well.
I've been mixing for a couple weeks now. I finally am getting a little color.
I'm in the same boat. I was finally outside yesterday, and I have actually life in my skin now. Okay, so we're just gonna do the Dew Skin first. So then the Tint Skin, and this one is the porcelain, so this one's the lighter. You'll see it's
the lightest that you can purchase.
I'm sure if they had a lighter one, we might be using that in the winter. Okay, and then you can see the linen, which is right here, is a little bit darker. My full face makeup, not even kidding, I work at a gym, but I do everything. I do everything from the Dew Skin all the way through mascara, eyeliner, the whole bit. And it probably takes me 4 minutes maybe to do everything.
It's much faster when you do it yourself.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You kind of come up with a routine and all that. So, okay, so next is the mattifying powder. Okay, so this mattifying powder, this might kind of freak you out because it's white. But it doesn't show up white, okay? So don't freak out. It totally blends into your skin, and it's just a way, like we said before, to set the foundation.
Amber and I were talking about how so many makeup brands, it's that's their big push, right? It's lasts all day, and it really does last a long time. I mean, it's the only makeup I wear, but you have to use the right stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to, at the end of the day, would you be more concerned about not spending the extra 2 minutes to maybe touch up a couple of things if, you get home at 5 o'clock and you're going back out? Or would you want to have to worry about, carcinogens and endocrine disruptors and, all
heavy
this
metals
nasty,
and,
all this other nasty junk? Do you want to have to worry about that? Or just spend an extra 2 minutes a day. Yeah. There's a couple of options for blushes. I feel like this one is one to where this one is the Tawny and Whisper. And it's kind of a two-for deal. So you get a little bit of blush and a little bit of bronzer, but you can also use them together and just, you know, just kind of in a circular motion when you're getting it onto your brush. So then that way you can get a little bit of both. But if you want to use the pink as the blush and then the dark as the bronzer, then I'll kind of show you how to do a little bit of both, okay? Then the other one here, this is the matte bronzer. And if you want to just do the bronzer by itself, this one's a really great one.
It's nice too, I love about it is it doesn't have shimmer.
Yes.
I hate shimmery bronzer.
So, okay, if you are 25 plus, shimmer should not have a role in your makeup routine unless you are highlighting. That is the only reason why you should have any type of shimmer, unless it is like, you know, anything on your face is going to, it's just going to be illuminated when you put that shimmer on there. And bronzer is meant to recede things. So when you have shimmer and bronzer, it's actually not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay?
Good point. I've never thought about that. It's supposed to cast a shadow.
Yes, it's supposed to. So when you're putting shimmer in it, it's reflecting, and then it's just counterintuitive. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you, like I said, you can totally just blend it together if you want to, or you can use them separately. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a little bit of the blush here. And if you smile, you're just gonna put it like right on the apples of the cheeks. And don't freak out if it looks a little bit dark at first, because we can totally blend it away with some of that mattifying powder. So you're just gonna do it right on the apples. You just like right where you naturally, like let's say you went gung-ho, Britt just got done with the workout, like this is where you're gonna notice those flushed cheeks. But then if you want a little bit of contouring as well, so you're just gonna get, if you get a little angled brush right here.
Which I love this angled brush.
Yes, it's awesome. Okay, a little bit of bronzer. And contouring is all about, like I said, where the parts that you want to recede, where you want a little bit more, more lines, more definition, that's where you put the darker color. The lighter color goes where you want things to pop forward, okay? So right here, it's almost like a J that you would like, so if you're sucking in your cheek here, you can kind of see like right here is where you'd want that little bit. And don't do it a ton. You don't want like a hard, harsh line. But like I said, if you go a little bit too clown face for a second here, we can blend it in. It's not a big deal. Okay, same thing on this side. But you want to be very, very light. I mean, you didn't hardly probably feel a lot of that. You want to be really light with the brush, because then that way it's not going to give you those hard, harsh lines. And then if, like I said, if you're kind of freaking out and it looks a little bit too much for you, just go in a little tiny bit of the mattifying powder. And what you'll do to blend is you just go in circles like this, okay?
Finally start feeling like I have some life.
Okay, so one of the next things that is like an absolute must for me, I have super sparse eyebrows, and especially with your dark hair color, like that will be one thing that just like pops out right away. And then mine are just like, I have nothing. And this is not my natural color, I'll just be real with y'all. So. See?
It's all coming together.
Oh, it looks so. We decided to go with more of like a nude today, just because I feel like that's really in right now. It's like a really conditioning lip color, and it builds throughout the day. So if you feel like it is one that you will have to reapply, like we were talking about before, it's not something that's going to last for the freakish 24 hours or whatever that some lip colors say that they will, but this is one to where I don't feel like my lips dry out at all when I'm using it.
It doesn't get that like white cakey line that sometimes you get with lipsticks. It just kind of, it's really smooth and conditioning. So.
Okay, next we're gonna do eyeshadow. Okay, so this is the Pearl and Champagne. And what I really like, this is another 2 for deal. All the eyeshadows come with the 2 colors, okay? One highlighter and then one more for like the color. Highlighter, right? Remember we talked about this going and popping? So you want it on brow bone, but you can also go all over the eye. And then a really easy way to like look more awake is you can also just put it right here in the corners. And then if you want a little bit more with the eyes, a really, really easy thing to do is to take this crease brush and just go right into the crease. And then you can even go on the eyelid if you want to, but this is just going to be more of a subtle look, so we're just going to go right into the crease, and that's about all we're going to do with the eyes. This is the concealer, and this is the lightest one, again, because, you know, and so you just punch this little button on the back. Yep. And you don't need very much, and it'll come through this brush. And look up. Okay.
One thing that I used to wear the light, and maybe I will in the summer again, but I feel like if you are dealing with dark circles, going a little bit lighter helps just kind of, you know, brighten up your under eyes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the last two things, eyeliner and mascara. The eyeliner comes in a couple different colors. This one we're using the brown one today, just for a little bit lighter daytime look. And then the mascara. Okay, so the mascara, and this is always so much easier to do on yourself than it is another person, for sure.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Just like okay, just right there. Like the difference between before and after. Like this is such a simple, I know this is a really long tutorial, but and this would probably take.
It would take me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very minimal look every day that you could wear out to work, but then also you could go, maybe you could throw on just a little additional color at night if you wanted to too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching.